Indy says, Ipe, a few lives ago, you showed us topical map for a Legion site of yours. It showed a comprehensive list of keywords in their volume. Where do you get that data from? What's the best source for a full list keywords besides Ahrefs? You can use ChatGPT to find other keywords of that niche and then take those keywords. It's going to take a little bit more manual work, but then you use Keywords Everywhere tool to find a search volume. And he says, search showing result with brand name above URL. I've noticed that all my Snap sites, when showing up in the SERPs, don't display the brand name above the URL. Instead, it shows the naked URL. This seems to be a case for other sites built in Snaps, like all of yours. I have the JSON code in the HTML many months ago, like you advised. All settings in Snaps are correct. I know Google decides whether to display the brand name, but I'm yet to see Snap site that shows the brand name. Old Weebly sites, on the other hand, have the brand name. Is this a snipe issue? So yeah, with Snaps, when you put the business name under the SEO setting, it should properly add that to the schema. I have manually added the brand name to the schema. On the site-wide of things, that's really what is required. But Google still needs to decide that's the brand name. So it takes time, is what I'm finding out. Over time, having social media pages with the brand name and all those things begin indexing, then Google can triangulate, okay, this is the brand name, and then Google updates their SERPs to the brand name. For example, if you go to Google and look at schema test, here you can look at the schema of the site. My Grand Rapids tree service site obviously has been around a while. It's on Snaps and it has the brand name showing properly. These things, I think, just take some time. View tested page. It's a local business schema. So this is the organization. Like the name is properly set to Tampa Hurricane Windows, right? So Google should be able to read that. We have the address in here of the GBP. We have a short description, the geo coordinates of the map location. We have the email, and we even filled out same as social media pages. This should all be automatically done by Snaps when you fill out all this info. You can also always manually add schema too. You just have to put the code in the HTML. ChatGPT can help you create that also. I'm not entirely sure if some of this were manually added or it was all inside Snaps. I have to double check on that. But by any case, you can always use this site to test what Google is reading from the site. And as long as it's reading that the name is that, then there's really not much more you can do on the site end of things. Let's see what this local business one pops up. Name, Tampa Hurricane Windows, got the address. So then it's just a matter of, I think, over time, once the site begins ranking, the social media page starts ranking, even I think getting the GBP is going to be huge for Google to that business name, and then it should change over time in the SERPs. Do you file DBA for each GBP? Yeah, if your video verification failed, I would look for ways to try to get a DBA document for a site. Oftentimes, every county is different in terms of what's required to get the DBA. However, this is what I'm working on currently as well, to get these DBAs and then submitting that. I find that sometimes if you just send an electric bill, I've heard from people that it still was a big hassle or it just didn't go through. For example, the Hurricane Tampa window one, we got the DBA and then it got verified. Abraham says, Ipe, could you audit the site? It's about 6 months old and I don't understand how it hasn't ranked completely. There was a domain issue I recently noticed where if it didn't have the www, it would have an issue, but I fixed that about a week ago. Abraham wanted me to do a site audit of this site, so let's take a look. Mobile Detailing Indianapolis. Remember, Indianapolis is a pretty big city, right? So it's gonna take a while to rank just on basis of that. The reason why I checked here is make sure that the brand name is in the homepage title, which I see here, Mobile Detailing Indianapolis. I like to see that the brand name is at the very top in the H1, which I see, which is good. I'm not a huge fan of bolding all these different words because it'll confuse Google as to what actually is the important keywords. It's good that you have different keywords that you're using as H2s here. I would have more call to action in each section. Your phone number maybe, or book online now. Phone number is not really scrolling with the page. I think it's better if the phone number scrolled with the page. In terms of the structure and the order of content, like you did a pretty good job. There's even an FAQ here, which is what we do as well. I would like to see the NAP down here, that name, address, phone number. Right now, you're not showing the address. I think it's good to show the address, even though on GBP, we're gonna hide that. This should go to an actual Instagram page. You should have built social media pages for this site. You have a Facebook page, but you should also have an Instagram page too, right? You should should have a LinkedIn page. You should have all of these, as much of those social media pages you can get. YouTube page even. YouTube with a couple of videos you made with AI. In the description of YouTube page, you want to list that brand name, Mobile Detailing Indianapolis. So all these are trusted places, social media pages. You want to list this brand name as many of those social media pages as possible. If possible, also the name and the address below and the phone number. These are going to be your most powerful citation sources. Now let's look at the actual ranking of the site. So you're ranked for 35 keywords. Yeah, Mobile Detailing Indianapolis, you're on first page already. And this one, it's like climbing up in the rankings as well. Mobile detailing prices. So this is good that you made this page. How much does mobile detailing cost in Indianapolis? And that would be a much better article for you. These rankings for a while is going to bounce around. So right now I don't see you on the first page. Let's see if you're on the second page. Yeah, you're at the top of the second page. It's making its way. Let's see what kind of backlinks you got. These seem like a lot of directories. Yeah, this is an actual backlink. It says best link. This is from an actual article. So this is a quality link. How you can tell is it says here content. So when it says content, these links are worth more because it's like an actual backlink from an article. It's not like a directory link. Even though directory links also help. So this is a good one. See, luxury rise. So it's got relevant keywords in the title. So you got some decent backlinks, which explains why you're on page 2. Sometimes these backlinks have a full effect. I'm not sure when you built these backlinks. It says you built it in May. It's been a couple months. I'm wondering how many of these backlinks you built, but you could definitely have more quality directories. So for example, let me just go to that example of roofing Chicago, Illinois. If you pull up this company here, this is going to be a great example for everybody that's looking to rank these roofing sites for my client. This one I already checked, but this is a very high quality backlink because it has the word contractor in the domain. Super relevant. I already looked at this. It doesn't seem like you can get a backlink from it, so we'll skip that one. BBB obviously is a powerful link, but it's quite expensive per year, not always needed. I've never created a BB link. This one you can tell is a directory link, but most likely it's a really pretty good one. It's got some domain traffic, so this one's something that maybe you would look into, but it has the word construction in the domain. It has decent DR 34, so this is something that I would for sure try to get a backlink from some place like this. Mobile detailing, same thing, right? Pull up other mobile detailing top companies in Indianapolis, try to analyze their backlinks and try to manually get these kind of backlinks because these are more relevant citation links that you won't get if you just buy 30, 40 generic citations from Fiverr or our store. Renovations has to do with home construction, right? Very relevant. I definitely want to get a backlink from someplace like that. Even though it's a subdomain, has the word contractors in it. So another great one. This one literally has the word roofing in the domain and it has a lot of traffic. So even though it's no follow, very good backlink to get if you're trying to rank a roofing site. Contractors, again, you can begin to see why this site's ranked really well. They got really good, super relevant backlinks. Again, the most powerful, relevant backlink that you can ever get is a domain has the keyword in the domain because Google knows that's the most difficult thing to manipulate or change or control. Whereas if it's like a very broad website and I create just like a page with the inner page URL keyword, Google knows that anyone can create keywords in the inner page URL easily. But when it comes to the domain, not so easy. So they're gonna give more juice to that. Again, another good one because it even says free listing right here. So this is a pretty good one. DR48, Chicago, blogger local. This doesn't look like a directory. This is in the content, it's in the top 10 Chicago list. But shoot, I don't know what it takes to get a link there, but this site might be worth reaching out to. So again, this is how you can even create backlinks on your own as well. I've trained my team to do it. So for my Done For You partnership sites, I'm building actual backlinks from my partner, which you guys can find at epay.com/backlinks. But each of those backlinks cost some money, right? But they're going to be very powerful. But also, I've trained my team to go after these highly relevant directory type of links. To me, proof is in the pudding. This guy is ranked really well. What's cool is you can do the same thing for sites ranked at the top. I can go down the list in Chicago of top 10 sites and keep finding these links. From Champion Roofing, Lindholm Roofing, I can even go to other big cities like Dallas or New York or Miami, Los Angeles, and go find more of those kind of backlinks as well. I would do that even for mobile detailing, is to go find these backlinks and try to create more that's even more relevant. Again, you're already on top of page 2. It's this kind of work that you do on a little bit more ongoing basis is going to slowly make you creep up to that first page.